How's it going, everyone? I'm Daniel Rodriguez, aka Big D. It's time to review Blindspot Season 1, Episode 1, titled Pilot. It's a spoiler review. If you've not seen the episode, go to nbc.com/blindspot. Watch the full episode there. I almost forgot the name of the title. It should take me less than 2 minutes to recap the episode, give you my pros and cons, and final score. Thanks so much for joining me. Don't forget other shows I review on Monday: Minority Report and Gotham. Also, other shows I review during the week: Scream Queens, The Bastard Executioner, Public Morals, Limitless, Empire, Z Nation, Fear the Walking Dead, much more, guys. So check out Heroes Reborn, The Player, a lot of other shows, guys. So make sure to check out my channel and see what other things I review. I also review movies weekly. The new movie I'm reviewing this week is The Green Inferno, Eli Roth's new movie. I reviewed Everest, Black Mass, and Maze Runner last week, or a few days ago, so check them out. Link down below to a lot of those sources there. Anyway, here we go, Blindspot. Before I get into this, did I have high expectations for going into this? This is a personal opinion review, ladies and gents. So, if you enjoyed it and you think it's an A+, you're coming here expecting it to get an A+. Well, you're in the wrong place. If you're here to hear my opinion on it and hear someone else's opinion as a fan of a TV show and of trying to give a new TV show life here, well, let me tell you what I thought about this one then. Please stick around. Here we go. So this girl, this John Doe, this just random woman, this girl is in Times Square. She's in a bag and they find her and she's all tattooed up and everything. And this guy named Kurt Weller, which is our main protagonist, he's the main man in the show. He's a job in Kentucky, and he takes this guy down, and he had like sex slaves in his house and everything. Of course, the cops always got to ruin the fun and go in there and everything. So they got them out. And then, so the name, she had a bunch of tattooed things on her, and she's getting questioned, the yes or no test and everything. And she meets Kurt, because it says Kurt Weller FBI tattooed on her, and it's like, excuse me for a second. Have you ever met this woman? Like, the girl's literally questioning, have you ever met this woman before? No, I don't think so. And then, like, she's all being a bitch. Like, well, then why is her name tattooed on the... How am I supposed to know? I was in Kentucky. What do you mean, how am I supposed to know? You giving me sass? How are you supposed to... You should probably shut up, you know. Just because you're the boss doesn't mean you tell me what to do, you know. Shush. I'm bigger than you. I can overcome you. Anyway, that was going through my mind. I was like, this girl can't tell me what to do. You're small. Get away. Anyway, so that's going down. And she meets Kurt, and they're at the safe. She goes to the safe house. They're kind of like talking around, and she starts crying. They go out on a mission, and we find out that she's a Navy SEAL member, and this girl's like, a girl Navy SEAL? Aren't girls could be Navy SEALs, right? I'm pretty sure in real life that's a thing. I don't think there's many, but they're girl Navy SEALs, right? Maybe? I don't know. I know there's girl soldiers, obviously, but Navy SEALs, that's a hard thing to get into. No, you just can't wake up and be like, I'm gonna be a Navy SEAL. Oh no, sir, you gotta whoa, no. That's a lot of training, that's a lot of months, a lot of years, a lot of stuff. So you gotta make sure to hold your breath a lot under the water. Oh, God bless the SEALs anyway. Just if you're in the military thing, God bless you. Here we go. So they go into this. She could be Chinese now and everything. You know, nothing against Chinese, but I can't speak Chinese. So like, blah, blah, blah. She's going at it, and she fights an abusive husband. She kind of drifts off, and she's doing the right thing, dude. She was kicking that guy's ass. That guy deserved to get kicked hard. And another guy there, and so a bomb is set to go off, and they go after Chow, and they disarm the bomb because they run after him in a train station, and they throw it, or Kurt throws it, and it explodes, and he survives and everything. You know, I don't know how they do that plastic mushy thing. It's almost like tortilla dough, and you just want like, you know, when I was a kid, I always used to get tortilla dough and be like, munch, or you know, like when there's paint on the wall and the chips in like. You know, just like little things like that. I mean, holy crap, buckets of paint, chip paint every morning. Hell yeah. Oh, those were the good days. No paint chips anymore here. Either way. So that was going on. And just on the bomb, he throws it, and he basically, he survives. It was such a CGI, like, fake explosion. Oh, you know, like that and everything. And so, if a train station's not enough, he's gonna blow up, you know, if I'm a beginner, I'm gonna blow up a mall. No, dude, blow up the Statue of Liberty. That's the next place he's going, man. So basically, they end up going to stop him, and Jane, we now call her Jane instead of John Doe, Jane. She remembers when she was gun training with this mysterious guy with a beard who almost was like the Charles Manson of today. And basically, Chow is in the hospital and everything. He's under arrest, of course, and he gets visited by the mysterious guy. I'm just going to call him Manson for now. He gets visited by Manson, and he's like, I won't tell anyone. No, you won't. He walks away, and then that bad editing though, like after he's been walking for like 6 seconds, like just to show that he killed him, and then it's like, wow, okay, late start there, but okay. And anyway, he killed him. He killed Chow. Didn't really need to. Well, he said he wasn't going to say anything. He didn't have to do it, but whatever, man. What did I think about Blindspot overall, ladies and gents? My first pros. I do like Jane. Lady Sith of Asgard, or Asgard, shall I say. I do love her in this show. Jane. Very, very beautiful. Man, the tattoos look great on her, by the way. I hope, I don't know if those are CGI tattoos. I'm pretty sure they're practical effects. But if you have to get into that many tattoos every single day on set, no. That would be hours. I doubt they have to do that. Maybe they just like, I don't know how they do it. That's crazy. I wouldn't want to be an artist there. I love the opening of the whole New York street, whatever it's called, Times Square, that place. Totally forgot Times Square. That was really nice of an opening. I don't know if they actually filmed there when they did that. I gotta look that up. I've always been wondering since the commercials. Also, the mysterious guy, Manson guy, he was interesting, very interesting, and he's kind of like, you know, he's behind it. You know, he's one of the bad guys because he was showing that he had like an IV, and she's like, I have no choice, and that's how she lost the memory. The Kentucky operation, we're taking down the sex slaves and everything, or the owner. That was interesting. I wish we could have saw a little bit more Kurt Willer doing stuff before he went to go meet the girl with the tattoo, Jane. Jane's fighting skills are awesome. It's cool that she's a Navy SEAL, and she speaks Chinese. I like that as well. Now, the cons in here. Kurt fighting is not the best. Let's just say that Jane's fighting's better. So Kurt's fighting was a little bit disappointing. The effects of the bomb, honestly, that was a little disappointing in a way. You're thinking it's a premiere, you could use a little practical effect up in there, but they just didn't use that there. I was kind of sad when it doesn't really affect the story at all, but I'm just saying that this episode is slow and the pacing is slow. Also, it's just the pacing and it's not really memorable, you know. A show about forgetting, and I'm forgetting. I honestly, the good thing I wrote stuff down because I would have forgot what happens in this episode. He meets a girl, she's tattooed. Basically, everything we saw in this episode was shown in the commercial. Most of it. 80% of this was shown in the commercial. Nothing new was really shown. Just a few characters, and that's it. Nothing really new of plot. Everything else was shown in the commercial. That's why they gotta stop showing commercials all the time. Stop promoting it. You show us too much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give Blindspot a C+. It's an okay premiere, guys, honestly. Like I said, if you came here to expect, oh, you loved it, because you're biased and you love that actress or actor. I like the actress and she's from Marvel. Doesn't mean I'm going to give her an A+. That's my personal opinion. It's a C+. It was an okay premiere. Nothing really grabbed me. Honestly, I don't care who she is. I don't care of her identity. They better not drag that out for 10, 13 episodes. Reveal it next week. Get it over with. Who she is. I don't want this whole season to revolve around who is she. We're in 2015. We don't need to have shows like that anymore. Those are old type of shows. Who cares who she is, honestly? Really, who cares? Do you care? Oh, I want to know who she is. She's She's obviously a Navy SEAL. I mean, maybe she's a bad person. Maybe, who knows? But who cares? So I'm going to give next week's episode a try. And I did enjoy parts of it. You heard the pros. You heard a lot of pros more than cons. But I just think overall as a whole, it was just an okay premiere. There's nothing here where I said, this is a great premiere, the greatest episode or greatest show out of the year. It's just the first episode. I'm going to give the second episode a try. I will be reviewing it next Tuesday, not next Monday night, next Tuesday. So thank you so much for watching. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about Blindspot. I'll see you on next Tuesday for the next one. Give me the pros and cons. Tell me your final score for this episode. Tell me what you hate, what you love about the show. Tell me your opinions on it. May the spot be with you always.